Thank you. How many in here are educators and are very proud to be the wonderful educators that you are? Can I hear? How many of you are AVID students that go to school every day working hard, completing Cornell notes and everything that you do? Thank you, AVID students. You're the reason why I wake up every morning and go to work. Good afternoon to all my fellow AVID practitioners, and a heartfelt thank you to Robert Logan, Senior Director of the Eastern Division, and Patrick Briggs, the Northeast State Director, for giving me the opportunity to address the general session of the 2018 AVID Summer Institute. I am humbled and honored to share my AVID story with all the wonderful educators in this room. I was born and educated in Elizabeth, the third largest school district in the state of New Jersey, where I feel privileged to serve as the vice principal of Amora School Number 12, a vibrant, rich, multicultural community. When I was appointed vice principal 6 years ago, I felt that I had reached my goal of being an educational leader. I thought, this is the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. School 12, while a successful school with dynamic teachers, a dedicated support staff, and most importantly, students eager to learn, who, if fortunate enough to realize a college future, would be the first generation to do so. Unfortunately, the school's status as one of the premier K-8 schools in Elizabeth would be put to the test due to an event that shattered the entire school community. It was my first day as the vice principal, and I walked into a crisis. The principal was dismissed due to a professional lapse of judgment. I felt much in the manner as Rilke must have sensed as he looked out over the cliff, desperate for inspiration, when the words of his great poem came over to him. If I cried out, who would hear me? The angels above. It was when I attended the Summer Institute in 2013 that I found my inspiration and my angel in the AVID system. And that was when Amora School 12's AVID journey began. 6 years ago, the talented, energetic, passionate team members of School 12 came to this same training, where we began to create an unbreakable bond forged with the belief that all children, regardless of race, economic standard, and home life, will succeed. We started with incorporating Wicker across the curriculum and teaching students how to take Cornell notes, highlight important details, and reflect on important skills. Binders. Who would have thought that a neat binder would make such a difference and have such an impact on students' performance? Students would quickly clean out binders in hallways, in the cafeterias, or in between classes to get the few extra points they needed to raise their grades. Students were recognizing and understanding the importance of organizational skills. The AVID and middle school teachers took turns conducting random binder checks, where it soon became a norm to have a neat binder with sections. How dare there be a math word problem inside the science section, or a misspelled essay inside the math section? Students knew that this was not going to work in AVID. I remember walking down the hallway and a sixth grader came to me, showing me his graphic organizer and saying to me, "Mrs. Kulick, I have to organize my ideas before I write." A few weeks later, I walked into a 7th grade AVID class and overheard a student say to peers, "Let's collaborate before we decide which topic to side with." She pointed to the classroom wicker poster as if it was this powerful weapon. At that moment, something clicked within me. I knew that AVID was beginning to take hold. Wicker became the common language where students spoke freely during Socratic seminars, philosophical chairs. Students developed such strong speaking skills that they began leading difficult discussions. They inquired about their readings, creating their own hypotheses, and challenging their teachers to step it up. AVID tutorials promoted students to work together and to solve critical problems. As students provided evidence by citing the text, it reminded me that urban learners are more than capable, can think critically, and college should and must be a part of their future. Many of our ESL students who were once afraid to participate due to fear of being made fun of for their accents were now eager to speak in public because they had gained confidence through the weekly team-building exercises. AVID had been ingrained in such a profound fashion that our special education students were asking me if they could also apply to be in the AVID elective. Something new, exciting, engaging, contagious had been born. Our students were coming to school on time, and our attendance improved drastically. Teachers were excited to enter the classrooms and implement rigorous instruction. The entire community, with the support of our superintendent, Olga Hugemeyer, had bought into the AVID system. We had a focus and we had a goal. We were on a mission. By December of our first year of implementing AVID, our students had already visited over 5 different colleges. Students and parents were now surrounding the guidance office, inquiring about GPAs, and they were curious about SATs, college applications, and scholarships. I was overwhelmed with the recognition that the inner city children entrusted to us at School 12 would be leaving the 8th grade with the same level of information needed to know about college future that children in the suburbs routinely have. AVID gave us new ideas that opened our school doors to the Humble community, such as family literacy nights, STEM nights, talent shows, and PTO meetings. Our favorite every year is hosting our Parent AVID Information Nights, where students tell their parents and peers their college and career goals. Our students, under the guidance of our AVID teachers, have created college fairs for the elementary students. All of the above projects have brought such high morale and a positive culture to our school that we soon had a waiting list of students who wanted to be in the AVID elective. After just a year of implementing AVID, we soon had created a National Junior Honor Society, a journalism club, student government, forensics team, and a chess team. The banners, college flags, and pendants, along with the entrance requirements for each of the universities displayed, serves as a constant reminder of our school commitment to making college a reality for our students. This fall, Elmora School 12 is gearing up for its validation visit to become a demonstration site. In conclusion, I am reminded of the musings of T.S. Eliot's character, J. Alfred Prufrock, that was destined to only serve as an attendant lord and never rise to the level of a hero. such as Prince Hamlet. With the effort and dedication of every single one of you in this room, along with the power of the AVID system, will ensure that our students not be relegated to secondary figures in our society of the 21st century, but will in fact be difference makers. Thank you.